So the next thing is pricing. You need to consider the value that you add as part of your price. And value, by value I don't mean cheap. Like when we hear value, we kind of sometimes perceive cheap, but when we hear the word valuable, we hear expensive. It's just a different version of the same word. So if you add, like how things are priced is based on value. The more value then you give, not cheap, the more value you give, the more premium the price. Sorry?
It's very debatable, I'd say.
Which part?
That what you buy is based on value, is it?
No, I'm saying the more value you give, the more premium of a price you can charge.
Well, what about like kind of, you know, a really good brand? They can charge whatever they want.
Yes.
Like ridiculous price, £1,000 per bar.
Yes.
But it's about the
But the value to the person is in the positioning or the prestige or the perception that their friends have of them in having a Louis Vuitton bag, because we've had this debate recently, versus something else.
it's handmade by a good designer, you know?
Yeah, so, but the value that they are giving to the customer, and therefore the charge, the price, is the pleasure and the status that they give, yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's really kind of value. You know, it's about the word.
It is about the word, yeah. No, you know, I think it's particularly in Ireland. It says that it said that when we hear value, that it's connected with the word cheap, but it's not the case. So, you know, if I can watch the dance moves, that's a certain amount of value. If I can send in my videos and get them critiqued, then it's even more value. You charge more. So it's not only the time you put in. You can automate that. I mean, you could invest in some way of automating it. I don't know how you would. Or you could you know, have an intern look at them and they look at what should go and they compare and then they send. You know, you could still take yourself out of it and charge more by the value that you give. Does that make sense? So the price should be based on value, not the length of the course. There are courses that are 8 hours that are free. There are courses that are 30 minutes that are, you know, hundreds of dollars because of the value. So it's nothing got to do with duration. You should also consider your current positioning. Like, don't underprice. If you've got the experience and you've got the knowledge and everything else, don't bend to the market just because every other dance class or every other yoga class is $50, and it doesn't make sense for you to do it at $50 because it would actually do more harm than good. I am not a $50 yoga teacher or dance teacher. I'm a $500 dance teacher, and this is my course, and that's what it is. And there is a percentage of the market that go for the higher price because of the perception it gives. So you can build perception with price as long as you deliver what you say you'll deliver. Okay? The bigger brands then are an example of that from the point of view of they have the positioning. So did they get it from price? Did they get it from marketing? Did they get it from a combination? So consider your current positioning. If you're a $500 or €500 trainer, then don't bend to the market. You might have to add a few additional pieces. That's fine. It's digital. Do it once, sell it often. You have to, of course, consider the competition, though. Like if there's 50 dance courses or yoga courses or Infusionsoft courses at $50 and you want to go in at $500, you have to charge what the market will bear. So there's a balance. And pricing is a whole other course, but pricing is a balance.
So is that price after the cut has been made by your hoster?
No, this is your full retail price, because ultimately where you're selling it is from your own website. You know, you're not selling the bread in the local shop. They're driving up to the door of your house to buy it and happy to pay what you're charging for it. So it's the retail price. And some people go, right, I'm going to put it up on Udemy. I'd like to get $100 for it, so I'm going to put it up at Udemy at 500. So when everybody gets their piece, I'm still going to get 100. What you'd like to get for it and what you'll get for it, like in any business, differs. But these are what I'm suggesting you consider when it comes down to price. Consider, is there an offline alternative? What does that go for? You know, what does that charge for? Or sell for even? And then, of course, you have the convenience factor of them being able to build the course online by doing your online course. So there's a convenience factor. Unfortunately, it's not always seen as a plus. They just go, nah, it's online, it should be cheaper. And you're going, but it's online, you don't have to travel. That's why it can be a little bit more expensive and still save you a fortune. So that's the joys of internet pricing. And there is this psychology of the 7, and you see it quite a lot in online courses as well. And then you see people who just charge, $16 for a course or $638 for a course. But there is this kind of format that's beginning to and has developed, 97, 197, or even 247, 497, and so on.
Why?
Because there's just I don't know the full psychology of it, but they say it converts better at that price point. The 7 makes, the odd number makes people decide and all this kind of stuff. I don't really fully understand it.
Specifically the 7?
Yes, the 7. Yeah, it's like in retail, the 99.99. It's a lot cheaper than 100 by 1 cent, but the perception is different.
And 7?
7, yes, apparently. There you go. The other thing about that is it's important to have, particularly in the upsell, have what is known as the product staircase. So you have your course for 97, and it's a strange one versus other type of businesses. Usually, particularly in physical products, we make the product and then the price. But with digital, particularly online courses, we'll make the price, and then what product and what value can we create that we can charge that price for. So if I have a course for 97, and as you go up the staircase, the more involved you get. So the 97 it's a shortened to the point course. It's 3 hours long, and at the end of it, you'll know how to use Facebook effectively. The 197 has Facebook ads and Facebook marketing. The 497 might have Facebook marketing, Facebook ads, and Facebook Power Editor for advertising on Facebook. So at that point, you're getting, it's just more stuff, more content, more videos, more material. 997 is you get all of these, and I'll spend a day with you showing you how to do it specifically for your business. And then right up to 997 might be I'll spend more time with you, or I'll manage your campaign for the next 6 months, etc., etc.
Sell the company.
Sorry?
I'll sell the company.
So the thing about it is it's important to have this staircase so that you have upsells. Because as you're getting traction with your course, you need to go, right, they bought the course, had done that, they got the benefits, they got a good testimonial. And really, like all good business, what can I sell them next? Not force upon them. What can I sell them next? What can I make them aware of that I have also to sell to them? And of course, as the more you go up, the less that will buy. But a couple of 9997s a year would be nice. Starting, but who you started with the 97. Like I mentioned, somebody does your 97 euro course and goes, this person knows their stuff, and I didn't know you could do so much with that. This could really change my business. I need them in here with me to hold my hand for a day and make this work specifically for me, and I don't mind paying them, because you've now got positioning through your 97 euro course. They've got to try before they buy, etc., etc. So the last upsell then is maybe one-to-one, as I mentioned, a group workshop or a mastermind. So you could all say today, yes, we're going to do this. So let's meet every week, I'll facilitate it, and we'll meet every week until you all have an online course. Or we'll do it for 6 months, we'll meet once a month, and it's X to join the mastermind. Very, very popular service, if you like, in the UK to join a mastermind and to learn from like-minded people and share the challenges and make sure you turn up and make it happen. Accountability.